The sun was slowly melting behind the rooftops of Cairo. The sky above the clustered buildings glowed in soft shades of peach and dusty rose. From afar, the silhouette of minarets stood quietly against the fading light, and pigeons circled lazily before settling for the night. On the rooftop of their old family home, a grandfather and his grandson prepared for the evening. The grandfather, in his mid-70s, wore a light beige galabaya that moved gently with the breeze. His silver hair caught the last golden threads of sunlight. His hands were slow now, but steady, hands that had fixed doors, carried sacks of grain, and once held his own son when he was just a boy. Beside him stood his 8-year-old grandson, wearing a soft olive green shirt and loose cotton trousers. His eyes were bright with curiosity. In the center of the rooftop sat an old brass lantern. It had belonged to the grandfather's father. The glass was slightly fogged from age, and the metal carried small dents, tiny marks of time. The boy had seen it before, sitting quietly on a shelf downstairs, but tonight his grandfather had brought it up. "Tonight," the old man said softly, "we light it again." The boy knelt closer. The air smelled faintly of dust and jasmine drifting from a nearby balcony. A warm breeze moved the hanging laundry lines and brushed across the rooftop tiles. Carefully, the grandfather showed the boy how to open the lantern's small door. Slowly, he guided, placing his weathered hand over the child's smaller one. The click of metal echoed gently in the quiet evening. From his pocket, he pulled a small matchbox. The boy watched with full concentration as his grandfather struck the match. The soft scratch, then the sudden flare of orange light, briefly illuminated their faces. The flame trembled in the wind. The grandfather shielded it with his palm and carefully touched it to the wick. For a moment, nothing happened. Then, a small golden flame bloomed inside the lantern. The glass glowed warmly. The boy's eyes widened. The fading daylight mixed with the lantern's gentle amber light, creating a soft halo around them. The rooftop, once slowly dimming, now felt alive again. "When I was your age," the grandfather began, "this lantern was our only light on some nights." The boy looked at him, surprised. "No electricity?" he asked. The grandfather chuckled softly. "Not always." They sat together as the sky deepened into violet and indigo. The first evening call to prayer echoed across Cairo, flowing from minaret to minaret like a wave of sound. The lantern flickered peacefully between them. The grandfather told stories of long summer nights, of rooftop dinners with neighbors, of laughter carried by warm desert winds. He spoke slowly, not to rush the memory. The boy imagined it all. He imagined a younger version of his grandfather running across rooftops, holding this very lantern. The wind picked up slightly, but the flame held steady. "Do you know why we keep lighting it?" the grandfather asked. The boy shook his head. "So we don't forget." They sat in silence after that. Below them, Cairo hummed. Distant car horns, soft chatter from open windows, the clinking of dishes being washed for dinner. Above them, stars slowly appeared, faint at first, then clearer. The grandfather gently nudged the lantern closer to the boy. "Next time," he said, "you will light it." The boy smiled, not a loud smile, not an excited one, but a proud, quiet one. He felt trusted. He felt chosen. The camera of this moment, if there were one, would slowly rise above them, showing two small figures on a rooftop bathed in golden lantern light, surrounded by the vast night sky of Cairo. The lantern glowed warmly. The city breathed, and between grandfather and grandson, something invisible but powerful passed quietly from one generation to the next. Not just a lantern, but memory.